What's up, fellas? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro. So today we got a great clip. I think you're gonna really like this video because you're gonna learn a lot. It's Julio Jones for the Atlanta Falcons versus Josh Norman, who plays for the Redskins. They were going at it. I like it. Josh Norman. One thing I like about Josh Norman, man, he loves that environment. He has high energy, enthusiasm. It's very important that you guys control your energy. And what I mean by that is have fun out there, man. At the end of the day, talk your trash, have fun, get yourself hyped, whatever you need to do to get yourself playing at a high level, okay? Make sure you guys email me, all right? If you have any questions, feel free to email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. You can ask me any question. Just know that a lot of the questions actually can be answered if you watch the whole channel. It's got like 900 videos plus. So watch the whole channel. Definitely ask me for the one-on-ones mastery program so that you can improve your man coverage skills and learn all the techniques and strategies. There's only one place in the world to find it. It's here. All right? Let's get it. So we're up at the top. I noticed that Josh Norman, he likes playing with his back to the sideline. Basically like a shuffle technique and a bail. That's when he plays his best. I noticed that. It's similar to how he used to play when he was with the Panthers, when they used to run that 4, cover 2, and then bailing out of the man sometimes, and then sometimes pressing. The only piece of advice I would say right here, he's doing a great job by communicating with his safety. So every single play, I want to hear you guys, and I'm talking like I'm your coach, but this is the facts. I want to hear you guys communicating on defense. So you have your hand signals and you say it. So does a great job by communicating with his safety. The only thing is make sure that you do it before the snap. So watch this. He gets caught off guard. You see what I'm saying? Last person you want to get caught off guard with is Julio Jones. Now he does have safety help and great play on the ball right here, and he got some good pressure by his D line. Make sure your D line is working in the offseason, fellas, because it's gonna make you look a lot better. All right. So on this clip right here, all right. So we are in the slot, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna be able to see it on the replay. A couple things that I saw right here. Okay, so we got, okay. It's almost like a bunch, but they're kind of spread apart, right? So he's got him. So we're basically playing at kind of different levels. Just be careful right here. But he's on the ball, so he's pressing the point. All right. Now check this out. He's in the slot. So if I am pressing a point, meaning I'm the one my receiver's on the ball, I definitely need to be in his face, right? I have to have a good, firm, steady press. So with that being said, what technique would I use? Well, I definitely wouldn't use soft shoe technique where you're inching back right here. So it's either kick step, striking to get back to balance, but either way, stay square. That's I was about to say stay level, but stay square. Make sure your eyes on his waist. Now check this out. I want you to see if you guys can see it. Watch this. All right, so there's two things already. So let's go over it. And this is for like the mastery of it, man. So we nitpick here because I want you to be the greatest that ever played the position. So every single guy, I want y'all to battle for that position, right? So check this out. Number one, when we talk about press man, we talk about eyes, feet, hands. So eyes gonna be in its way. So I think his eyes are good. The only thing about Josh Norman, what I noticed about him, I've been watching his film for some time now. One bad habit that he could clean up that would help him out tremendously is how he false steps. Okay? So look at how he false steps. Let's watch it again. So we're gonna look at feet. Watch his false step. All right, so number one, and you're going to see it actually go against him later on, but I want you to understand how to false step. Some coaches say, oh, don't take any false steps in your press. I don't agree because it's not really natural. You got to have your feet moving, doing something, right? So that's why we do a kick step, or that's why we false step when we do our soft shoe. That's why we do striking back to balance. You're kind of almost stepping forward, and then you're getting back to balance with your feet, right? So if we're going to be right here, the only thing I would say Josh Norman needs to possibly change up is you cannot false step with both feet. So you'll see guys, you probably seen it before, where guys, they get in their press and they basically it's like they false step but with both feet. That's not going to create balance. You're going to, and it was a clip with Marcus Peters, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if he false step or he just wasn't ready when he got scored on, I think it was last night. But we'll watch it in another video. But don't false step with both feet. Okay? Watch it again. It's a bad habit. So you're like, well, coach, what am I supposed to do? That's in the one-on-one mastery program. I actually demonstrate it. And I show it. You see a lot of guys do it. Who's the best? The best ever at it, I would probably say Al Harris. Al Harris was amazing with it. It's one false step. So you're going to pick one foot. All right? You're going to pick one foot, and you're going to false step with that one foot, but you're taking a step back. So it's a subtle pushing off. It's like a subtle pushing off. So I got my guys doing it, and I explain why. So when you learn, you know the reason why, you start, you actually understand it, and you do better, right? So that's the one. Now, let's talk about hands. Remember what I talk about hands. Look how close we are to the receiver. All right? You don't want to do this, especially against a big guy, because what they do is they pull you. So if you get that close to them, they'll grab your jersey and then pull you through. The bigger guys. Now, Julio doesn't really do it right here, but I want you to see. If you stand up next to me and put your arms out, especially Josh Norman, his long arms, the receiver in your press should never be closer than that arm length with you from you. Now with that, so when you press, it's bam, strike, bam. Right now, when you start to run up the field, that's when you squeeze to him. Okay, like right now. Now we're squeezing. Okay, we're squeezing to him. Our eyes are glued on him. We're squeezing to him. Now look at this. This is the last part of this press, and I wanted to break this down. We cannot look back at the ball. We can't look back at the quarterback if there's any type of separation. We need to be on him before we look back because it's going to create separation. I think they're going to show it in replay. Good block by the running back. If y'all want to play running back at the next level, make sure y'all blocking at running back. See, look at this. You see how he's looking back? All right, so we're up at the top. All right, we're at the bottom. Good tackle. Bring him down. Gang tackle. Rip the ball out. Great job. See if we can see this one. Ran a nice little comeback route. Just make sure we're staying low. We take our read steps when we're playing off, zone or man. We take our read steps. I would say I would say for a guy like Josh Norman, he's better when he's shuffling. So if his read steps, he would work better. I'm telling you, if I was his coach, he would do better with 2 shuffles for his read steps because then he's going to be closer. He's going to be naturally lower, and he always breaks better that way too. Go back and watch Josh Norman's film with Carolina. That's when he was making all those picks coming off the way he breaks. He's better at shuffling than backpedaling. See, Mike, right here. You saw that clip? That's the type of play he used to make at for Carolina. He's more of a, like, some guys can do better. Some guys can do things better than others, right? So if you notice, it's almost like he's bailing right here. He's bailing, and he's able to squeeze that slant. That's not the easiest thing to do, but he has a special talent to do it. I've been watching for some years. So that's when he's at his best. Nice play. He can squeeze really well because, when you bail, it's kind of tough to squeeze to that slant. 3rd and 12, be smart. Know where the sticks are. Great job. And come up and make the tackle. You have to be a good tackler. You have to be a short tackler. Doesn't mean you have to knock people out at cornerback, right? But you got to make sure that you're a guy who the coach can count on and wrap up guys. Now watch right here. All right. So that's a PI all day. Okay? Now we know that. Here's the thing. It's actually kind of smart. Now you want to make sure you protect guys, but you got to do what you got to do. It almost like he horse collaring them. So, you don't want Julio to get hurt or injured, because that looked like, watch this. Oh, man. I forgot about this part. Watch this, guys. That's why I say, man, for him, shuffle technique. It's like he doesn't know whether he want to shuffle or backpedal. Watch this. Now, this is a bad false step. You should never false step when you're playing off, man, or off zone, whatever, off, you should never false step. There should be no false step. Watch this right here. You see that? Like, there is no need for that. It's like he was coming up and then coming back. Yo, I'm telling you, he's at his best when he's shuffling. But gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you're ready to turn on the juice when he does. 'Cause watch this. We get run by. It's straight up. We get run by. Now, what do you do if you get run by and you like, shoot, I cannot give up a touchdown? You PI. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. If you put your head down, if you beat, do not look back. Obviously, we don't want to do that, but at the end of the day, do the coach a favor and save a touchdown, right? We don't want to hurt. We don't want to injure guys severely or anything. You know, it is what it is, though. You gotta save yourself first. Save yourself. All right. All right. There was one more play that I want to see. Oh, this is it right here, fellas. Jailbreak screen. So what do we do at corner? Let's talk about it. I got some time. All right, so we're playing press man. I like it, man. We got man. If I could look, man, if I could coach Josh Norman up for just 3 days, those long arms. He got these long arms, man. Strike and get back to balance. He would kill everybody. The only thing is he usually doesn't strike and get back to balance. He strike and open up the gate or open up his hips. It's not too bad, but man, if I could get 3 days with him, bro. So check this out. He does a good job alternating. I would say he does. He opens up earlier than I would like. I get it. You know, it's 3rd and 2. You're going against Julio Jones, one of the best receivers in the NFL. This is actually his first touchdown of the year, but you know how they guard the best. What they do is we play press and we play up, and then we usually have a guy over top. You know, so that's what he has to face every single game, right? They game plan for him. They game plan for him. But either way, he's one of the best. I'm telling you, he's fast, he's big, he's nice. So I get why you may feel like, okay, he's faster than me. He just ran by me earlier. But still, that's the whole point. When you don't open the gate and when you stay square as long as possible, you get your hands on, you have really good technique, you can actually guard a bigger, faster opponent better. All right? But what do you need to know? If you're playing press man and it's a jailbreak screen, if you stay square, if you have good technique, it'll put you in a better position to defend it. So what are we supposed to do? You see what I'm saying? So when he literally opened up so much that he had to basically head whip to get back here. But in a perfect world, he's gonna give us the move because he's not gonna go too far. He's gonna give us a move. We stay square. We shuffle. Remember, the goal is to get 1 to 2 shuffles laterally in our press man. Boom, boom. So you can alternate punch, which he did. You know, I would say you want to make sure we're not hopping too, because that's when you get got, when we're hopping. So a nice shuffle. And then we're going to chase this joker. You're going to feel it. So you need to probably practice this in practice, right? But you're going to feel it. He's going to come back, and you're going to like, oh, you're going to feel it, and you're going to chase him this way. Because remember, you got linemen coming out at you. Sometimes even a receiver, right? You're going to chase him on the outside. Because what that's going to do, he's going to have to keep kind of running in here, and you got guys filling these gaps. But since we didn't chase him, it's actually part our fault because we didn't give enough pressure coming from the outside. So he could watch this. So boom, and then watch this block. Bam. Good block by the O-line. It's not like I'm not saying we want to take on the O-lineman. It's really rare. Look, when you playing cornerback, you're not supposed to be taking offensive lineman head up. You can sneak a guy. I seen Kareem Jackson do that one time in practice. He snuck an offensive tackle, came out there. Bam! But you're going to chop them down. You're going to come, you're going to hit their outside thigh board. You're going to come around them. But right here, we didn't have to do that. So technically, we're supposed to make this tackle. We press. We don't want to open the gate. And then we chase him down. That's a tackle. That's a tackle for us for a loss. We're off the field. 4th down. All right. So I just wanted to make sure I show you that, guys. I know you guys are improving because you're sending me the emails, and I'm appreciative of you guys sending me testimonies. Let's get better every day. All right. The off season's coming up for a lot of guys. Playoffs is for some. Let's get better. All right. Make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask for the one-on-ones mastery program so you can see how to play and do all this stuff and get my information. All right. Peace.